Welcome back. It's prime time. Now, where were we? I've just had a good sleep. Had a good sleep, had a good breakfast. Ready to play some video games. Okay, got the gravity suit. Ah, the frigate. Yes, so we need to go here. Excellente. Excelente. I just watched Joe's GameSack episode about treasure. My favorite two that he featured, I guess he talked about every treasure game. My favorite two treasure games would be Shake Shake, Mischief Makers, and Wario. I don't think a whole lot of people are terribly fond of that Wario game. I like it though. It's a bit repetitive, but the core combat is fun enough that I don't mind. It definitely has a weird art style, and I didn't know that it was treasure, but that makes sense. I think we are on our way to the Phazon mines now. My completion is only at 39% at the moment. But once I get power bombs and the X-ray visor and the grapple hook, that should quickly start to change. If I get stuck with like one or two expansions left, I'll just stop. I'll just do that off camera. This song is good too, but I think I prefer the first Talon Overworld theme. The moment that it changes is after you defeat Thardus. Doesn't Super Metroid do that as well? Like in the beginning of the game, it's that like thunderstorm ambience. And then when you come back later, it has its own, was it Crateria? Has its own theme. Sound off in the comments below to let me know. Just kidding. Unless you want to. They can dodge these really well until they fire their missiles, and they always get one off. The ice beam doesn't seem to be as luminous in this one. I remember the projectiles for the ice beam being like really bright colors. Now we have gel zaps down here. Anybody left over here? No, I already cleaned these guys out. Samus came back to finish him off. Isn't there a unique type of sap sack? Like they're called aqua sacks or something. Ooh. These will stay frozen. I think if you freeze the turrets, the super turrets or whatever they are, I think they can unfreeze themselves. These guys are new.
Recording to logbook.
Cute little crabs. And this guy is new.
Recording to logbook.
Whoops. I get that one from here? Yes. And this one you actually have to drop down to the bottom to get. Their missiles are currently, like, exploding on me. I don't think that does damage if stuff hits you during cutscenes playing. Look how good they are at dodging the ice beam. Only when they stop to fire can you hit them. Highly advanced enemy AI. It took me a while when I was a kid to realize that this is where we were at the beginning of the game. Isn't there? Yes, there is. There's now an energy tank in that elevator. Now there's one here that I always manage to miss on my way up, and then I go, damn it! I think it's the one on the bottom that I already got there. I'm gonna scan this guy, these are new. Oh wait, I already got it. Bollocks. Get out of here. This is a song that's made its way into many, like, 10-hour relaxing video game music compilation. I think once you freeze it, you can no longer do any more damage to it with the ice beam. Yeah, let's see if missiles do it. Yeah, you gotta hit it with something else. Now this water dude down here, he's also a unique scan, isn't he? This is like a one-time scan, I think, isn't it? And he cannot be frozen. I guess two-time scan if you count both of them. Is it even doing anything? Yes, it is. That's the same thing that was in... I guess he's just like the same kind of drone that they have in the other pirate facility. Aesthetically, anyway. And there is a missile expansion here. I think you can get the frigate in one go. Which one is it? This one. I thought one of these had tentacles in it, like the door flies off and there are tentacles inside. Maybe that's the next time you come through. He's still floating around in there. Man, I can't wait till the memes we're gonna get from Prime 4. I can't wait for the memes we're gonna get.
Recording to logbook.
We got some good memes out of Dread. The Emmy theme was a meme for a bit. What is this called? Aquasac. Will burst when subjected to impact or trauma. Believed to be in the same family as the sapsac, this plant has similar features. It will burst when exposed to force. This protective response keeps most creatures from feeding on it. Come on. Gotta get your timing just right for this. I think that's it for the frigate. The frig. Oh, frig. Okay, that way it leads down to the Phazon mines, but before you go there, you want to open the door up here. Shoot. Gotta keep my sail foam on hand. For the alarm clock, you know. I had a part last time that went over... It was over 4 gigs, and that's the limit for my USB drive. Because I have to move these to a different computer to edit them. So my solution was, I was like, oh man, I gotta record the whole thing. And then I thought, wait a minute, no, just play the video and record it with OBS. Big brain move. Ooh. It looks a little different in this version, naturally, but in the original, the Phazon had like big tendrils, bigger tendrils. I still see some, and like gross like sacs. They kind of looked like the sap sacs, but blue. And this one is just kind of like the ground. Still looks cool. Still looks really pretty in this one.
Yo, hold up. Hold up. So weird.
Would like to try to keep this playthrough under 10 parts. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. As it is, I'm making them longer than I would like. 25 to 30 minutes seems to be ideal, but I'm going for like 50 or so. No matter, all I have to do is keep doing this for a long time, and eventually it will be second nature. Okay, this is the new turret type here.
Recording to logbook.
And they have their own unique picture now. Mega turret. Perimeter defense turret reinforced with energy shielding. Frustrated with inferior armor plating on standard defense turrets, the Space Pirates added energy shielding to a modified heavy cannon. The new shielding and increased beam strength makes the mega turret an efficient point defense weapon. We are already in the second to last area of the game. I like this little fish tank here. At least the pirates have some kind of feng shui. One of them is a tormented artist. He just wanted to design cool architecture, but he was forced into combat. I think one super missile will do the trick with these things. The guy up in the security thing is sipping his coffee right now. No idea what's going on.
What was that noise? Whatever.
Right about now, he spits it out on the control panel.
It's Samus!
He turns around to grab his gun and she's already standing right there. And you can now see just how brutal the ice beam is. Crane controls are now active. I always reset this crane back to its default position, but I think there's a little scan terminal on the other side of this. Yeah, that right there will move it back for you once you pop out of that door. I don't think you can unmorph ball here. I'm gonna do it anyway, just cause. For shits and giggles. For shits and giggles. Okay, what's next? Yes, this. Deeper and deeper into the mines. I think there's a terminal to disable these. Right over there. I think that's it, isn't it? Yep. I think they actually changed the model for them too. It looks like it. There's an expansion in there. You can hear it. Can't get it yet, though. I'm back with these fuckers. These guys take a charge shot to freeze. You can't just shoot them once. The way she rotates the barrel of the gun to reload, it's like she's waving. Okay, there's a turret here later. Man, I hope nobody sneaks up on me. Ugh. Oh no! First beam trooper type. These guys are pretty rough customers. Morphology, Wave Trooper, Space Pirate armed with wave beam technology. Space Pirates have reverse engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in the design makes these pirates vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo designed originals, but still quite potent. I wish their beams should be like the color that they are. They're all yellow though, unfortunately. The Wave Buster can get rid of them pretty quickly, but it's a total waste of ammo. Especially when you can stun lock them. I think the Wave Troopers aren't too bad. The only beam troopers that are tough are the ice ones. And that's not how it was in the original. In the original they were actually the easiest because you could just freeze them and hit them with an ice missile. Freeze him and hit him with a regular missile, I mean. Wait, do that again when you're on pause. Freeze him and hit him with a regular missile, I mean. But now I think you have to hit them with a ice missile to freeze the group, and it's still, you can't shatter them with a missile after that. I'm okay with that change because they were total chumps in the original. You don't even really need to use the X-ray visor against these guys once you get it figured out. I mean the thermal visor. This dude's cool. He's my favorite elite pirate. He's unique. His concept art picture is really cool. Recommended battle systems for elite pirates are as follows: shoulder-mounted plasma artillery cannon, repulsion shield, wave quake projector, energy siphon system, and retractable wrist bayonets. He only has 2 of them. He's got the shockwave thing and the beam absorber. Mostly he just spams the shockwave. Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The phazon infusion process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sclera made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with a phazon strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo phazon with space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Every time I do this. Cut that. Oh god, cut that. Platform. Let me get a good look at you here before I move on. Look at him. This dude is like fully torqued on phazon. They saw me. The other one comes up behind you, so try and kill this guy as quickly as possible. Okay, maybe not this time. Sometimes he'll go all the way around and come up behind you. Security alert. All stations. Bioform Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The Hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. The hell was that vibrating? She was shaking there for a second. Okay, that's the power beam trooper. Huh. You can set that off from down here. Right now he's like, what the hell? I didn't do that. There we go. Power Trooper. Space pirate armed with power beam technology. Same thing. Well, I know how to fix that in a hurry. Phazon slap. These guys are fairly easy because you can hit them with super missiles. I like to destroy all of these, but I know that it is the one on the left. Left and forward. If you move it quickly, you can get 2 with 1 beam. If you put it in the right spot. Like here, if I move it after engaging it. Ah, shit. Didn't think I set it off. two of them that time. Man, I'm better at their own job than they are. I think this is a scan too. No? Maybe I get it confused because of the picture. Wait a minute, are those other turrets just this, but like a different color and with the little camera thing on the side? Maybe. I would not suggest dropping down through this. Do with the puzzle the way they want you to. I think it does quite a bit of damage if you just drop through it. And you don't want to take a whole lot of damage when you're in the phase-on mines. This is a pretty tough gauntlet. You go a long way without save rooms here. They've even got their spider ball tracks color-coded. How nice of them. Makes you wonder, though, what equipment do they have that utilizes these spider ball tracks? Certainly not them, because they talk about when they tried to do the morph ball, it had disastrous results. Space pirates have a bad habit of making all of their equipment compatible with her suit.
You know, we really need to stop doing that. Stop doing what? Tubes, tubes, tubes.
Gonna drop anything? I see. This last one's really hard to hit in the original. I think you can aim down a little farther in this version. Are those like all going through him? Get a nice view of the impact crater here. And there's just like stuff floating up there. I guess that's Chozo magic. It's Chozo magic. I ain't gotta explain shit. You can actually get a scan of them to see that they're up there, hiding in the vents. Cheeky little buggers. I better grab those scans, I'll forget about them if I go into the fight. I've noticed that I can't read quite as well with like battle themes playing. Investigations into a possible ingress point. Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent life form readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicates that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of phazon from the phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to the vast deposits of phazon within, but it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. I think this is one of the ones that was changed. Security Command issued an all-points alert after the fall of Zebus. The alert concerns Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses a powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beams and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her powered armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. Oh no, they're gonna kill her. They're gonna kill baby girl.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
That's who Samus's BF is. Us, the player. She's in good hands. She shan't perish on my watch. Surely I can do this faster than that. You can blow off the cannon if you get, like, jump up on him. I think even when he has his thingy going, if you jump in the right spot, you can blow it up. Yeah. See, I just did damage to it. They look really gross the way you can see, like, the hooks for the cannon sticking out of his meat. I just heard pirate noises. Nutrient vat. This is his lunch here. They open up the tube and he just like sticks his mouth on a little pipe here and gulp, gulp, gulp. Gulp, 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 gulp.
Recorded to logbook.
Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Man, I can't read for shit today. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Aran's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterwards.
We literally had a rat have its head shoved up its ass.
After I played Vanquish, I was like, oh, I have that voice. I love Sam. I like Sam Gidgeon better than Jetstream Sam. I just generally like Vanquish better than Metal Gear Rising. I will definitely be uploading a playthrough of Vanquish at some point. That is like one of my favorite games now. There's swearing, there's smoking, there's drinking. It's good shit. The voice that Steve Blum does for Burns is so ridiculous. There are a couple lines where I swear he was having a giggle, because you can't even understand what the fuck he's saying. He's so, like, gruff.
Recording to logbook.
Results are in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo, who we believe are extinct. We believe that Talon 4 was once a stronghold in a great Chozo empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race, and shall wipe this planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them. They got no respect. They got no respect. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a viable hypothesis for their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with their statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. I think they said something about like they'd destroy them if they have to in the original version.
Recording to logbook.
We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the locations of the Chozo artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistics and analysts can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost, and Command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon.
Recording to logbook.
There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruin sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow, these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed. Is that like Tales from the Hood? If you see a dead motherfucker, you shoot at him. Or no, you kill his ass.
Recording to logbook.
Analysis continues on these cursed ruins and the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the impact crater is linked to strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of this ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin terrain sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all architectural anomalies to their commanders. The doy dot the dasket doll. And last time I played this, I got my butt kicked before I even got, like, this far. I think I must have been playing with motion controls. I believe there's a wave trooper around the corner here. Yes, there is. 2 of them. This guy you can knock down so you can focus on the other one. Like, fall off that damn platform, asshole. He was like floating on nothing. He was holding onto that platform with like one claw. Okay, the wave trooper down there is aware of my presence. The other guys aren't. They're like, bro, what are you looking at? Huh, look at this idiot. Whoa! His health is low. Everybody else in the room is dead. He's shitting his pants right about now. Oh, run! Open the door! Wow! I'm gonna leave this door closed. There's a unique cutscene you get here if you don't open that little door there. Wait, somebody's still in here? Oh, there's another power trooper. For God's sake, open the door and let me out!
Recorded to
It's a pirate data smorgasbord in here. Elite pirate Upsilon? Upsilon? Wouldn't that be Epsilon? Elite pirate Upsilon's propensity for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions, and the results have been extremely encouraging. Its constant Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially, but it has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with all elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon manta issued for cloaking purposes. Elite pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. When injured, it seeks out Phazon deposits and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenaming Omega Pirate based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is its potential overdependence on Phazon. Imagine that, an entire army of elite pirates. Of, Omega Pirates, I mean. Hyper Beam could probably do a number on him still. I mean, shit, if you use the Hyper Beam from this one outside the Metroid Prime fight, it like one-shots everything, even bosses. Shh. He's sleeping. He's had a rough day. We'll let him sleep. This, I don't think you can scan. It's actually, I want to say this is a little easier in this version because you can free aim. Maybe not. Hide behind this. Oh my god. I cannot hit him. Hold still, asshole. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever seen him come over here. Ugh. What is this? I've never seen him come over here. Did they make this guy harder? I don't remember having any difficulty with this dude before. Okay, I'm doing something wrong here, obviously. I'm getting my ass kicked. I gotta come down here. I can't fight him up there. Okay, I think they beefed this guy up somehow. I don't remember struggling with him that much before. Ooh, that was scary, man. If my health was low from the other fights, I would have been screwed. I was almost Upsilon. water. Be careful. Careful. Power bombs acquired. Only a few more upgrades and I can fully explore. I'll get to that save room, oh my god. Okay, we're gonna stop the part here, but I'll be back with more Metroid Prime Remastered. I'll see you in the next part, yeah. That's right.